Welcome back to the channel everyone. My name is Nick and today on TV Box Top I feature a very nice projector from an Amazon brand called FunFlix. This model is called the FunFlix A1 and it has some fascinating features such as an Android TV OS operating system, autofocus, auto keystone, auto obstacle and auto screen entry. So up next you have my full review of its design and features, and let's see if the A1 has what it takes to earn a spot in your home, entertainment space or office environment. So that begins right after this brief intro. So welcome back. So let's take a look at what's in the box. You have the biggest item, which is the A1 model itself. You get one stylish infrared remote control, one HDMI cable, one AC power cable, one auxiliary cable, and your user manual. So the projector itself, its body is made of plastic, and at the front you have your autofocus, auto keystone, auto obstacle, and auto screen entry camera next to an IR sensor here. It has dual front-facing hi-fi speakers, and its 2 1/4 inch glass-coated projector lens and lens cover. At the back, for I/O, it has dual HDMI inputs, 2 USB ports, 1 AV port, a headphone jack, a rear-facing IR sensor, and its AC power socket. To its left, you have its intake vent with a dust filter, and to its right you have its exhaust vent. At the top you have a single power button with no manual controls, and this is due to the Bluetooth feature where you can connect various type of remotes and controllers. And to its base you have 4 anti-skid rubber feet, a screw type kickstand, and a single screw mounting hole for ceiling mounting and mounting to a tripod, at least one that can support its weight. The FunFlix A1 has a native resolution of 1080p. It has a brightness of 800 ANSI lumens, a contrast ratio of 15,000 to 1. Its light source is LED and its display is LCD. It has aspect ratios of 4:3 and 16:9. It has electronic autofocus, auto 4D corner keystone, and auto vertical and horizontal keystone correction. It has dual internal speakers, dual band Wi-Fi connectivity, Bluetooth 5.2, and an Android TV OS operating system. So here I have it set up on a projector stand at 8 feet 2.4 meters, and I'm using a 72-inch white high contrast ALR projector screen. So when you start this projector for the first time, you have a FunFlix animation followed by a screen calibration wizard. Then you're taken to its launcher. So here we are at the launcher, and this is a new custom Android TV OS launcher that can be navigated with the stock infrared remote, as well as you can connect any wireless Air mouse, PC mouse or touchpad mini keyboard via a USB dongle or connected via Bluetooth, and it will work due to its Android operating system with Bluetooth 5.2. So similar to an Android TV box launcher, you have these main icons consisting of a source input selector, a shortcut to change the background image, a web browser, a file browser to access media from external storage, and a mobile remote control application. At the bottom of the launcher, you have a shortcut bar for adding apps shortcuts. And to the left edge of the screen, you have a shortcut to the app section, its Wi-Fi settings, another shortcut to access its file system, and a shortcut to its settings area. At the top of the launcher, you have a date and time widget and an icon to indicate Wi-Fi connectivity. So let's look at its system information. Starting from the top, it comes with 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal storage, from which this is the remainder. Its Android version is Android 9 Pie. It's currently running the latest firmware update. It has an average operating temperature of 61 degrees Celsius. It's running a quad-core processor. Its GPU is the Mali 450, and it supports dual-band Wi-Fi. In the settings area, under network settings is where you can connect to your Wi-Fi network. It supports both 2.4 plus 5 GHz AC and Wi-Fi 6 EX. Under projection settings, you can change its projection direction. You can enable autofocus upon boot up. You can enable or disable autofocus after movement. You can enable auto keystone after boot up, automatic keystone after display movement. And you have manual options to adjust four-sided vertical and horizontal keystone. And you have the option to adjust 4D corner keystone. And the last option is to reset all keystone settings to factory default. Under time settings, you can set the system timer to update via the internet. You can select your time zone, your date and time format. You can enable or disable the 24-hour clock format. You can set your screensaver options, and you have sleep timer options. Under the settings called Common, you can change the system language. You can change the Android virtual keyboard once you install additional ones from the Play Store. You can set a default input source upon boot up. You have power definition options, recovery options where you can restore the projector to factory default settings, and you can change the device name. You have Bluetooth settings, which is pretty straightforward, and it's where you can connect your Bluetooth devices such as controllers, Bluetooth speakers, and AV receivers. And the last option is your system info, which I showed just a while ago. So with these features, one thing to note is that with its electronic autofocus and auto keystone feature, it also has very sharp edges with evenly distributed focus, so there is no blurring to one side of the display or to its corners. If for some reason the autofocus or the auto keystone feature does not get it right, you have the option on the remote to easily adjust the focus manually to achieve the finest focus. The maximum display of this projector is HD 1080p, and according to its product description, it states that it supports 4K. In testing its video playback from external storage via its USB port, it successfully played all my 1080p videos. However, when I attempted to play any 4K HDR video, it failed to play. So maybe the 4K support they were referring to is via HDMI. In the settings area, you would have noticed that there are no picture or audio settings. These options only become available when you are playing a video via USB or when you switch to the HDMI source input. Simply press the menu button on the remote and a left pop-up menu will appear with many options depending on the type of video you are playing and the metadata it has. If you scroll down to the bottom of the menu, you will access picture and song settings. Under picture mode, you can choose from a selection of presets, or you can set your own custom user brightness, contrast, sharpness, and color settings. The same applies to sound mode. You choose from a selection of preset or set your own treble and bass levels. Here, it plays 1080p videos without issues. But if I attempt to play a simple 4K video, the format is not supported.
What do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right.
for playing images in a loop, which comes in handy at parties, weddings, memorials, funerals, and family gatherings, the A1 comes equipped with an image looping feature that is very easy to use. You simply organize your images into a folder. You open the folder using the Projector's file browser. This can be on the Projector's internal storage and of course from external storage connected via USB. Then open an image and using the OK button, you can start or stop the loop. If you press the menu button, you get options to change the interval, aspect ratio, and you can adjust its display settings. The loop plays using one transition type, and you don't have the option of additional transitions. With its Android operating system, you can access the Google Play Store and install any app or game. However, you only have 8 GB of internal storage at your disposal, so you are limited to the amount of apps you can install. Also, its firmware does not have the required DRM level to stream Netflix in HD, as it only has Widevine level 3. The Play Store and Play services do not update automatically, nor can you update them from within the Play Store. For Netflix to work, you have to use the Aptoid TV APK App Store and update Google Play services, the Android TV Play Store, and the Netflix app. So here's a sample of Netflix running directly off of its internal operating system, and it's limited to 480p resolution.
Why are you hunting for the key?
Yo, Donkey Kong, stay away from my friend!
Mirage!
When it comes to certified streaming devices connected to its HDMI port, in my testing I discovered that certified Android boxes from brands such as Homatics, Mecool, King Hank, Haku Mini, and Amazon Fire TV all work perfectly and play Netflix videos with audio in HD. The only device that did not work with Netflix is the Google Chromecast. So here I connected the Homatics Box R 4K to the Projector, which is a fully certified model, and it plays Netflix in HD with audio. So to test its optimal display, I will now play a 4K AV1 HDR video via the Android box connected to its HDMI port and fine-tune its focus, color, and audio. All I can say is wow. That graphic video settings really brings out every detail in the video. I really like its color gamut and brightness and the way that its focus is evenly distributed corner to corner. Its dual internal speakers, I must admit, is really good, so much that you have to lower the volume because it can get pretty loud. For mobile screen mirroring, it comes with an official casting app called KindLink that works the same way as your official Miracast receiver app. You simply open the app and it will give you a display name to look for on your mobile device when scanning with your Miracast wireless display app. You select it from the list to immediately begin casting. I must say that the casting quality is really good in HD 1080p resolution. However, it does not have the official Chromecast feature where you can cast directly from apps such as YouTube. For connecting your Bluetooth devices such as Bluetooth speakers, headphones, Bluetooth controllers, gamepads, and AV receivers, you simply put your device into pairing mode, and in the settings area of the projector, you open the Bluetooth settings and scan for your Bluetooth device and connect to it, and it's easy as that. For those interested in gaming on their projector display using this projector will be concerned about latency. So to test this, here I connected my gaming PC via its HDMI port, and using a gamepad, I'm not experiencing any lag during gameplay between my gamepad controls and what's being displayed on the screen. For fan noise, it generates around 46 decibels, which is about the standard noise level you get from a projector. In summary, I'm satisfied with the quality of this projector as it excels in all areas needed for a great projector experience. Its display brightness, autofocus, auto keystone, its audio quality, its casting features, and its Android operating system are among the best in this price range. The only issue I have with this projector is that its Android operating system should have been certified to allow for its internal Netflix app to show in HD. So friends, there you have it. If you are interested in this projector, I highly recommend it as a good model to purchase, and you can get it on Amazon for only $179.99, and that is after you apply their $80 discount coupon. So take advantage while stocks last and before the coupon expires. The link in the description is an affiliate link, which means I earn a small commission when you purchase, so thanks in advance for using my link. Also, if you would like to purchase the sponsored model featured in this video at 50% off, send me an email at tvboxstop@gmail.com and I'll be happy to hook you up once it's still available. So I've come to the end of my review. Thanks for watching. Give this video the thumbs up to show your support. Special thanks to FunFlix for sending their projector for review. If this is your first time reviewing one of my videos and would like to be notified each time I release a new video, offer an open box deal or host a giveaway, you need to click the subscribe button and ring the notifications bell to receive a notification via your mobile or email as soon as these become available. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, stay connected, and see you in the next one.